Hello and welcome, my name is Belle, and today we're traversing Amaurot, the 6th and final dungeon of the 5.0 Shadowbringers main story quest. This dungeon has a requirement of player level 80 and item level 410. The first boss on our list is the First Beast. This is a very movement-intensive fight with most ability damage being completely avoidable. Thankfully, there are no tank busters during this encounter. The first ability we will see is Venomous Breath, a small cone attack directed at the tank. This ability will inflict poison in the unlikely event that someone is hit by it. Healers, make sure to cleanse if necessary. Next up, we have Meteor Rain. All non-tank party members will be marked with a large AoE circle. The goal here is to keep all targeted players on the same side of the arena without overlapping one another. Once the AoE circles disappear, a ground-targeted proximity marker will appear where each player was previously standing. Maximize distance from the proximity markers to avoid as much damage as possible. Following up, the boss will move to either the east or west edge of the arena and cast the Final Sky. This will cause a large meteor to fall on the boss, dealing significant damage to anyone within line of sight. Use one of the boulders that fell during Meteor Rain to avoid this damage. Immediately after the Final Sky is complete, an entire building will rudely fall into the play area, leaving only a thin safe zone on the opposite side of the arena. Use Sprint or other movement utility if necessary. The falling sky will target 2 random players and place a large circular AoE underneath them. Later in the fight, all 4 party members will be targeted with this ability. Additionally, the burning sky is a circular AoE that follows each party member. Avoid stacking to limit damage. The last unique ability you will see from the First Beast is Earthquake, an easily avoided circular AoE centered on the boss. Spend the next few minutes running for your life, and let's get ready for boss number 2. The second boss we will encounter is Terminus Bellwether, an absolute coward. The first ability we will see is Shrill Shriek. This deals moderate group-wide damage, so healers adjust accordingly. Then the boss runs away and summons multiple packs of adds. Burn these down as quickly as possible while avoiding the circular telegraphs that pop up from time to time. During the add phase, all enemies that tether to a party member should be top priority. Following the add phase, the boss will come back to the center of the arena and begin a very long cast of Burst. This will cause the boss to grow as well as accrue stacks of Bloated, which increases damage taken and damage dealt. Burst will go off at either death or completion of the cast. The idea is to burn the boss down before he gains too many stacks. No repeating mechanics on this fight. Burn the boss and get ready to head to outside space. Lastly, we have Cthonic Riddle Therion. The first thing to note, it is possible to fall off the edge during this encounter, so be very careful with your positioning. In the event you do fall off, your corpse will be teleported to the arena floor, so the healer can battle res you if necessary. The first ability we will see from Therion is Shadow Wreck, a room-wide AoE that deals moderate damage. Next we have Apocalypsis. This is a long-lasting beam that causes massive damage to anyone standing anywhere in the arena. Move to a pillar attached to the side of the arena to safely avoid this ability. Immediately following up, the boss will cast Therion Charge, in which he will leap towards the entrance of the arena, decreasing the size of the overall playfield. A key note, after Therion charges, you may notice one of the outside pillars begins to glow pink. If this happens, do not use this pillar as it will be destroyed upon the next cast of Apocalypsis. The final unique ability we will see is Deathly Ray. This comes in one of 2 forms, either from the boss or from floating heads that will appear surrounding the platform. If it's the heads, either the left or right side will fire a straight line beam across the platform. There is no way to know which side will fire first, so it's critical to get out immediately in the event that you're standing in it. Healers, be sure to have everyone topped off during this phase as it causes significant damage. Alternatively, Deathly Ray can come from Therion himself. The boss will choose a party member at random and cast a straight line beam from the boss to the selected player. Ideally, the party should be spread to avoid 2 players being hit by the beam. If you notice the beam is on you, get out immediately. From this point on, the mechanics will repeat themselves until you've either killed Therion or he's pushed you off the rear of the arena. As always, good luck and thank you for watching.